I was lost among the city lights, searching for a place to stay. Every road felt cold and endless till you looked my way. The night was full of silent echoes, dreams I thought had slipped away. Then your eyes met mine for a moment, and you looked my way. When you look my way, the world begins to glow, like the sun breaking through the clouds, like a river finding home. When you look my way, nothing feels the same. Every shadow turns to light, every heartbeat calls your name. Time keeps moving like a river, days keep drifting into gray. But I find a little courage every time you look my way. I've seen storms and I've seen heartbreak, I've watched colors fade away, yet hope returns without a warning when you look my way. When you look my way, the stars begin to shine. Every dream I left behind comes alive inside my mind. When you look my way, I finally believe that love is more than just a word. It's something I can see. Maybe life will change tomorrow, maybe we will go our separate ways, but I'll always keep the memory of the day you look my way. When you look my way, the whole sky opens wide, and for a little while it feels like the universe is on my side. When you look my way, when you look my way, everything I've searched for finds me when you look my way. I don't know what magic lives inside your eyes, but every time they find me, all the noise fades away. The world can keep on spinning, people come and go, but everything feels different when you look my way. I've been chasing distant horizons, running through the rain, trying to fill the empty spaces, trying to outrun the pain. Then you smile across the room, and suddenly I stay, because nothing feels impossible when you look my way. When you look my way, the moon shines a little brighter, the night feels a little warmer, and my heart beats a little lighter. When you look my way, I forget the words to say, but somehow every feeling finds a voice when you look my way. There are stories in the silence, there are dreams we never say, yet somehow you can hear them when you look my way. There are stories in the silence, there are dreams we never say, yet somehow you can hear them when you look my way. When you look my way, the moon shines a little brighter, the night feels a little warmer, and my heart beats a little lighter. When you look my way, I forget the words to say, but somehow every feeling finds a voice when you look my way. Every fear I've been holding, every wall I built in place, starts to fall like autumn leaves the moment I see your face. If tomorrow brings 1,000 roads and life pulls us apart, I'll still remember how your eyes left a mark upon my heart. Some memories fade with time, some disappear like yesterday, but this one will stay forever, the day you look my way. Because one perfect moment lasts forever when you look my way. I've walked through crowded streets alone, with 1,000 faces passing by, searching for a spark of something real beneath the endless city sky. Days turn into restless nights, and nights into yesterday. Then everything changed in a heartbeat when you look my way. When you look my way, the world slows down for a while. Every worry disappears in the comfort of your smile. When you look my way, when you look my way, the darkness fades to gray, and I find a little more of myself. When you look my way, I never believed in destiny, or wishes on the stars above, or wishes on this question everything, the day I felt your love. Now every song sounds sweeter, every color seems done sweeter, every color seems to stay. Life feels a little more alive when you look my way. When you look my way, I hear hope calling my name, like a fire in the coldest night, like sunshine after rain. When you look my way, when you look my way, I finally feel okay, like I found what I've been missing. When you look my way, oh, maybe we're just two strangers meeting at the perfect time. Maybe we're a story waiting for the courage to unwind. Whatever tomorrow brings us, whatever paths may sway, I'll always treasure this feeling. When you look my way, when you look my way, the stars dance in the sky, and for a moment I believe that dreams can learn, because my heart tells the whole story. When you look my way, when you look my way, world feels right. When you look my way, you turn shadows into light. When you look my way, when you look my... I used to watch the sunset fade behind the buildings every night, wondering if there's something more beyond the neon lights, beyond the neon lights. The days kept moving far too fast, the years just slipped away. I never knew what I was missing until you look my way. When you look my way, the sky opens wide above me, like the stars have been waiting for this moment patiently. When you look my way, every shadow falling fades away, and the world becomes a little brighter. When you look my way, I carry dreams I never shared, secrets hidden deep inside. Built a world of careful distance, always somewhere I could hide. I learned to wear a quiet smile but all those walls started fading. The rain kept falling on my window like a song I couldn't escape. Every drop a different memory, every memory a different shape. When you look my way, the sky opens wide above me, like the stars have been waiting for this moment patiently. When you look my way, every shadow form fades away, and the world becomes a little brighter. When you look my way, I've seen people come and go like waves against the shore, promising forever in a moment once more. So I stopped believing easy words, stopped trusting what people say. But your eyes spoke a language that changed me anyway. There was something in your laughter, something where you smiled, something that made life feel simple, something honest and wild. When you look my way, time forgets to move it all. Every fear becomes smaller, every mountain less tall. Oh, when you look my way, the silence finds a song to play, and hope returns without a warning. When you look my way, maybe one day seasons change and life takes us somewhere new. Maybe different skies and different views suddenly don't matter much, like the first spark in the darkness, that the best things look my way. So if one day we're strangers again, passing through another crowd, and life has written different stories far beyond the here and now, I hope you'll know that somewhere in the memories I keep, there's a moment shining endlessly that time could never steal. When you look my way, the moonlight turns to gold. Every dream I've ever carried feels a little less alone. When you look my way, I finally understand. Sometimes love begins not with words, but with a simple glance. When you look my way, the world becomes brand new, like the dawn arriving softly, like the dawn arriving softly after a night I've struggled through. When you look my way, I find the courage I once lacked, and every road I thought was lost somehow leads me back. Back to that moment, back to that moment, back to that feeling, back to the spark that changed everything. Because no matter how many years pass, no matter how far the distance grows, a part of my heart will always remember the day your eyes met mine, the day the world stood still, the day you looked my way. The city sleeps beneath the stars, but I'm still wide awake. Listen to the sound of memories and every chance I didn't take. I spent so many nights wondering if love was just a passing light that slowly fades away. I used to think my heart was strong, too careful ever break, too guarded to believe in dreams, too cautious make mistakes. I built my life on solid ground, but all my certainty disappeared when you looked my way. The wind was cold that evening, the sky was painted gray, about that ordinary day. Then somehow in a crowded room, among 1,000 faces, your eyes found mine for just a second, and time forgot its places. I can't explain what happened then or why it felt so true, why the world suddenly grew quiet the moment I noticed you. Maybe some things don't need reasons, just arrive like a song you've never heard before. Yet somehow know my way, the noise of the world disappears. Every doubt I've carried with me melts away with all my fears. When you look my way, the stars seem closer than before, and every locked and hidden for, and every locked and hidden dream finds an open door. I've wandered through 1,000 places, watched the seasons come and go, seen the leaves of autumn falling, and winter cover roads forever. Not the sunshine, not the rain, some moments leave a mark so deep they never truly change. Like the warmth of your laughter on a night I won't forget, like the way your smile was said, like the feeling of coming home after years with my heart remained. There are stories in your silence, there is kindness in your eyes, 1,000 little constellations in your smile, and every time you look at me, as if hope itself is standing gaze. When you look my way, the dark, the light becomes a moment, the hardest road becomes an hour. When you look my way, broken dreams can fly like birds released from open hands into a waiting sky. Sometimes I wonder where we'd be if our paths had guarantees. The tides will change, the years will pass, and time will stop for no one ever. But even if tomorrow calls us to different memory of your eyes on worth, because some people leave footprints when you look my way.